Hey guys, welcome to part 2. You're probably wondering what I'm doing right now. So, it is currently about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, in the morning-ish. I've made it completely dark in my hotel room, so there is no artificial light, and we're going to see if I can communicate with this spirit any better than I did last night. And then I'm going to cut this video and this clip, and we're going to carry on later tonight. So I'm going to go on night vision, so there's absolutely no artificial light, and we're going to see if the spirit will still communicate with us at this time of day, right? And by the way, I just thought I'd mention last night, after talking to the spirit, I heard a lot more stuff, like stuff I didn't expect to hear, like footsteps. I know I'm in a hotel, so there are people above me, but I heard like running, I heard bangs, I heard a lot more last night than I did the night before. So we'll see what happens, and let's go. I'll show you the stain on the floor that I was talking about. Now that literally could be anything, but to me it looks like blood. And there's also a little bit down there. Now you may think it might be part of the floor, but it's not everywhere, it's just in these two spots. So it could literally be anything, for all we know. Okay, light off. The light is now off. We're on night mode. Completely. Right. If there are any spirits within 136, please either touch the ball or make this spike to red so it beeps. Alright. Alright, something's with me. Are you the spirit that I spoke to last night? If so, touch the ball or make this spike to red. If you're the spirit I spoke to last night. If you're not the spirit I spoke to last night, keep the EMF meter in the light green. Okay. It might be the spirit that I spoke to last night then. Could you just come and touch the cat ball that's next to the phone? Just come and grab that ball. Yeah, I know you're here. Thank you. Thank you for showing me that you're here. But just come and touch the ball that's on the bed. You see the ball on the bed? Just go and touch that. Just go and touch the ball. If you're a spirit and you wish to communicate, just come down to the floor and touch that ball. Just touch it, grab it, do whatever you want. It's yours. Just use it in any way you want to prove to me you're here. I know you're proving to me that you're here by using the EMF meter, and I really do appreciate that, but I'd like you to touch the ball so I can physically see that you're here. That keeps going off. The ball hasn't moved yet. If you're a spirit in this room that wishes to communicate with me, please touch the ball on the floor that I'm pointing to. If you want me to leave, touch the ball. I turned on the spirit box instead. I'll move the ball over to the wall. Okay, Spirit, please use the spirit box in an attempt to try and communicate with me verbally. There's something like a hello. If you're a spirit and you wish to communicate, please say hello. We're getting some proper deep voices here. What is your name? Okay, we seem to get nothing from that. Alright, on to tonight then. What word did you have come up on there, sorry?
Cora.
Cora.
O-R.
It's a name.
There's something there. Alley.
Alley. What? A-L-L-Y?
A-L-L-E-Y.
E-Y. Like an alleyway.
Use.
Yeah.
So I've got the word use here. Use alley. Or alley use.
Didn't you have like... Oh no, you had street, didn't you?
Yeah, I had street and place. Right. We've just left my room. We did the second floor last night. I'm on the first floor now. So we're heading up to the second floor now. Here we are. Got the ball. Right. This is where we were last night. Let's go again. If there are any spirits here that wish to communicate with me, please go and touch that ball in the chest of drawers. Okay, we're already spiking. Okay. Are you the same spirit that I spoke to last night? If you are, point that to red and touch the ball. Okay, no, spike that to red if you are the same spirit. If you're a different spirit, touch the ball. Suddenly I've gotten very, very hot. Okay, it might be the same spirit. Okay, I was alright a second ago. All of a sudden I'm literally dripping. I'm going to move places tonight. I'm not going to use the same spot. So I thought someone was coming. I'm going to use the same spot tonight as I ended the last video. We're just starting here, see what happens. Then we'll move on to upstairs to see if there's anything upstairs. To prove to me that you're here and that you wish to communicate, please touch the ball. I know you can make it spike, but but touch the ball. Please. Guys, I'm right behind the camera, just so you guys know. I'm right here. Listening. Means it's listening to me. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me right now? Myra. Hang on, that's where I went today. I put a picture now, but I went to a building called Myra today. Oh, I've been there today. That's weird. Have you been following me? Have you been following me? Are you attached to me? To answer yes, no answers, make the ball glow, just like this. Just go and touch it, make it do that. For yes, and for no, just leave it as it is. Have you been following me? What was that? That terrified me. What the hell was that? There's no one here. Blake. Is that your name? Remember to say yes, just touch the ball. Is your name Blake? The spirit I am talking to, is your name Blake? That scared the hell out of me. What the hell is that? It's just someone in there, romantic. Scared me. Okay, it's died down completely. What we'll do then is we'll move upstairs now. And we'll see if we get anything up there. I think. Hopefully this will come off again. Right, so I thought, but I'm going to the 3rd floor, because there's 5 floors, I'm not doing them all. So we've come straight to the 5th floor, and I've seen this. The lift. And the mirrors. It creates a vortex. It creates a vortex which allows spirits to come through. So I'm going to put this right here. And I'm going to see if anything comes through this vortex to talk to me tonight. If there are any spirits here, please talk to me. Are there any spirits here that are here to warn us of something? If so, what are you here to warn us of? The EMF bit's going up. We're in the yellow at the moment, slightly orange. Then the video graphics have gone up, quite a lot. Street. What street?
Place.
Place. What are you here to warn us of?
Wrong.
Wrong.
What What do you mean wrong? Am I wrong about you going to list another country?
Place. Same word.
Wait, maybe we've got to place the ball down.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So what did you ask? Was I wrong about what?
Was I wrong about you listing another country? Because they've already listed Mexico and Russia. Maybe they're saying thank you for placing the ball down.
Class.
Class.
What kind of class?
If there are any spirits here that wish to communicate with us, just go and knock that ball, make it glow. That's creepy. That's a good photo though, isn't it? Ghost hunting. So the balls are going off here either, unfortunately. But see, there's a quite easy vortex here. Charles. We've had that name a couple of times. I know I've got a mate called Charles, but oh, it's warm in here. There's like a cold spot. There's a cold spot right where I'm standing, and then you step across to here. It's so much warmer. Then you step here, warm. You step to here, really warm. Step to here, cold. Like, I feel cold now. This is weird. I step back here, cold. I step away from the mirror, warm. Warm. Cold. 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 As soon as my head blocks out the mirror, it gets warm again. That's weird. That's incredibly weird. I've never experienced something like that before. Estes method. So Harry, go over there. Face away from us. You're going to ask questions to the spirits, the possible spirits, and Harry's going to say any words that he hears. So don't listen to us. Turn that up as much as you can, and cover your ears and just put that in your pocket. Yeah, you didn't hear that, so go on, ask some questions.
Who was the last person you saw?
It's that loud, I can hear it from here. Nothing? Okay, ask another one. Are there any spirits here that wish to communicate with us? Were you stabbed here?
Were you killed here in general? Start with that.
Is your name Gemma Adams? I just saw something in the mirror and it wasn't my own reflection because I moved here, then I saw a head. I'll check back on the footage to see if I can see it later, but I thought I just saw a head. Like, you see that other mirror? Just down there. That mirror just underneath the camera screen. I saw something. I don't know. Oh, yeah, and I'm suddenly sweating like hell again. Why is that all of a sudden gone down? The moment I talk about the heat, it's not even going down. It's just shut. Boy, this is weird. You know, I should be doing this with Olly and Harry, not on my own. Word. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean, to be honest with you. I'm using this dictation thing. It's come up with the word window. Does it mean this? Crisis. Window. But did it mean this? Like it's a window for how they get here? Is that what it means? And then the moment I say that, the door's shut behind. I'm starting to get scared, to be honest. I was getting slightly worried here. Behind. Going left the ball. Put it up top. I'll hold the ball up here. What? To bury. What do you mean to bury? I don't understand. Right, we're going back up to floor 5 and we're going to see what we can get. The camera ended last night because I ran out of battery, so we're going to go back to floor 5, see if we get anything tonight, and yeah, Bob's your uncle, the video will be over, and hopefully we'll have some good stuff. Okay, so put the spirit box on, got the ball right next to it. We're going to see if we pick anything up. Right, the only reason I come up here again is because, hang on, let me turn this up. You might be able to hear me a bit better now. The reason I've come back up here again is because of the vortex and the weirdly arranged mirrors. Like, it doesn't really make much sense to me. Hang on. What have we got? No, nothing. Let me turn down the brightness. Much better. I might go, oh, unholy. Now, unholy. That could be to do with the vortex. It's unholy. It's against like Christian law, stuff like that. It could be. Who knows? It could be. I'm not totally sure though. So yeah, I want to come back up here because of the weird arrangement of the mirrors and the mirror in the lift. Because when this opens, it opens a vortex, which is like a gate for spirits to walk through, essentially. And I don't really know if that was made done on purpose or what. And that's what I'm here to work out, basically. Every time I look over and I notice it, it goes down. What's your name, spirit? Are you Blake, who I was talking to last night? Is that your name?
To understand.
This changed at the exact same time that did.
What did yours say?
To understand. Use to understand. Alleyway, what was yours?
Basket.
Alleyway basket. So if anything, what's coming up on mine is technically...
Stab.
Stab. Stuff like strangler. Does stab doesn't really fit in with that, does it? I'll put the ball on the floor because I feel like I'll have more of a chance of moving down here.
I'm looking at the screen in the camera to see if I pick up anything that I can't see myself. Especially in the mirrors. Let's get around to the mirrors. Seeing if I capture anything. So right now on my phone I'm using this app called Ghost Tube, which picks up bodies like mine. See, it's picked up mine there. You can just see it's being picked up by those green lines and white dots. And if this picks up any other types of bodies that I can't actually see, it will alert me and it will go off. Hang on. It's picking up something in that mirror. There, look, there, you see it? Alright, so if I now go on to the EMF meter, it's going up massively, look. So maybe it's not picking up something here, it's picking up something on the other side of the mirror. Maybe. Make this spike to red if I'm correct. And by putting it there, it doesn't stay up, which means there's no electrical field. I might be correct. Let me put the ball here. Make that ball go off if I'm correct. Make the ball light up if I'm correct. Just go and touch it to prove to me. So this is spiking up to red. I just turned the camera off because people came past. I didn't want to get them on camera. But I also noticed on here you can see slight finger marks. And that goes off as I say it. You can see finger marks on there. That's weird. But then you can't see any on others. But funnily enough, that is the most misty. The others are pretty clear. Like if you look at all these, this one's a little bit dirty, but it's clear. This one is misty. It's misty, and you can't quite see the reflection as clearly either. Oh, there you go. It's even rolling. What the hell? It's even rolling. It's just gone to a stop. Please touch the ball again if that was you. So that's going off. Probably answering my question, but the ball won't go off when asked to. Like, when I ask it to, it won't go off. But it will go off when I'm getting close or correct to something. Right, so I think now my question's answered whether this is a vortex or not, because the lift doors have been open since those people came up, and that's the only time the ball has gone off. So that's probably the case. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go back down to floor 2, and I'm going to try and see if I communicate with that spirit that I spoke to the other night in part 1, and see if the ball is going to go off again at that chest of drawers. Let's go find out. Just come out the lift. Just up these stairs. That's where we want to go. Right here. The spirit I was talking to two nights ago, if you're still here and you wish to communicate, please go touch that ball. If you don't want to communicate with me, make that spike to red. Oh my god. Okay, he wants to communicate. He wants to communicate. Okay. So we established you did die here and all that. Oh, flabbergasted, okay. Did you go to heaven? And to answer yes, make the ball go off. To answer no, make that spike and beep to red. Did you go to heaven?
Oh, lovely shower.
Okay. Maybe they didn't go to heaven. Remember to answer yes, make the ball go off. To answer no, make that spike and beep. Is your name Blake? Instant no. Is your name Blake? Okay. Remember to answer yes, make the ball go off. To answer no, make that beep, make that spike as high as it can go. Are you a demon? Are you a demon? Okay, that's a no. Okay, instead of saying that for no and that for yes, we'll do it the other way around. Make the ball light up if you want to answer no. Make that go up if you want to say yes. Okay? Are you here to hurt me? Do you want to hurt me? Am I talking to a different spirit right now than the one that wants to talk to me? Because when I asked for yes and that for no, both of them went off at the same time, meaning there's probably two spirits that are talking to me. Am I correct? Remember, touch the ball to answer no. Okay, what we'll do instead is I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove my phone and the EMF meter. We're going to leave it to the ball. Make the ball light up if you wish to talk to me. If you're a spirit and you wish to communicate, prove that to me by tapping the ball. If not, I'm going to go. If you don't want to talk, I'll leave. Okay then. Well, thank you to the spirits who have spoken to me. I'm going to leave you, and I thank you for talking to me. Thank you, and thank you to you, the viewers, for watching this first part of the UK versus series. If you want to see more of these type of videos, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe. Remember, we might be doing a giveaway if we hit 100 subs before the end of the year. So if you want to be around for that, make sure you're subscribed. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. We've had some mad stuff happen. I don't know what Olly and Harry got up to yet, but I'm sure I'll find out soon. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.